Hello beautiful and amazing people, it's a girl Sapphire Glow. Yeah, if you're seeing this beautiful face for the first time, my name is Sapphire Glow. I'm a YouTube content creator who stays in Europe, France precisely. So guys, you're welcome to my channel. If you're new, I want you to consider subscribing. Click on that red sign that says subscribe and on the bell notification so that you'll be the first to get notified whenever I make a new video. And if you're an old subscriber, thank you for always coming back. I really do not take your love for granted. Thank you and God bless you. Yeah guys, into this video I want to share with you, if you are thinking of coming to Europe, especially Germany and France, I would like to name some of the things that you should not do, especially in Germany, but these things can easily pass in France. So guys, stay tuned to watch those things that I have to tell you. Okay, so the number one thing that you shouldn't do when you're in Germany or in France is do not wash at night. You heard me? Do not run your washing machine at night, because your neighbors are most definitely going to call the police. There are certain times when you can wash your clothes. You do that in the morning, in the afternoon, but you don't do that at night, because your neighbors are, trust me, they're going to call the police on you. You don't have to drill also at night. You don't drill the wall at night. You don't drill the wall at night. And you also do not play loud music when you're in Germany, because straight up they're going to call the police on you, you know. And in fact, it could pass because your neighbor might just come knock on your door and tell you that you are disturbing, you know, to take down the volume of the music. But in Germany, my sister, trust you and trust me, the police are going to come. They'll call the police straight up. They don't waste time. That's how bad the Germans are. Do you understand? So Sundays are considered to be their resting days, so you just don't go on playing loud music. They feel that you are disrespecting their privacy. Do you understand when you do that? So another thing you shouldn't do when you're in Germany, and that can easily pass in France, is do not go driving when you're drunk. Do not go driving when you're drunk. When you're caught in Germany, I promise you they're going to take your license. They might take your license for years. But in France, it could pass that, yeah, they can also take your license in France. But another thing that can easily pass in France is you driving without a license, because they hardly do this stop and check. Do you understand? They hardly do this stop and check in France, because a lot of people, they drive without license. And in France, it's allowed for you to drive with your country, you know, wherever you come from. You're allowed to drive with a license for some period of years. Do you understand? But in Germany, it's not allowed for you to drive. Do you understand? You have to have their license for you to be able to drive. And if you're caught without their license, you might go to jail. You might go to jail, and, you know. So that's the difference. In France, those kind of things can pass. Driving without license can pass in France. Then another thing you shouldn't do when you consider staying in Germany or France is that you shouldn't go into the use the transportation without buying ticket. Especially in Germany, they do not joke it out with you not buying ticket. Do you understand? That can even cost you your stay in Germany, especially when you don't have documents and you're caught in the train or in the bus or wherever. You're caught without a ticket, man, that can mean you being deported. It's the sure way of you getting deported, especially when you are undocumented in Germany. Do you understand? Because immediately they're going to call the police on you, and the next thing they're going to take you, and that's when the checking will start. You understand? It has cost a lot of people, you know, their deportation when you don't buy a ticket. So you should be very careful, especially when you're in Germany. But in France, you can easily take the train if you don't even buy a ticket. What sometimes these checkers are that nice, that lenient to people, that, you know, they'll just ask you to come down in the next train station for you to just carry your wallet and go. Do you understand? And sometimes the ones that are ready to work, the ones that are really, really ready to work, they might call the police on you. But it doesn't mean they're going to deport you. That's when maybe when you're not documented, maybe you are not in asylum or something. That's when your process might start. Do you understand? Because they're going to take you. That's when they will find out that you don't have documents. They'll ask you. Your process will just start like that. They might even ask you, take you to the point of you seeking for that asylum. Do you understand? But in most cases, the checkers, they just let you go. Do you understand? And sometimes they give you fine to pay, as in because when you're being caught in train, they have a certain amount you have to pay when you're caught in the train, and a certain amount to pay when you're caught in the metro. You understand? They just give you a ticket straight up. In Germany too, they do give ticket. That's when you have when you're documented. You understand? You have something to show that you're documented. Then they give you the fine for you to pay, and they give you some, I think it's like 2 weeks for you to pay up the money. If not, it keeps increasing and all that. So those are the things you shouldn't do when you are living in France or in Germany. And another thing you shouldn't do, it's when you go to a local, the house of a local, or anybody at that living abroad, living in Germany or in France. You don't go into their houses with your shoes. Do not go into their houses with your shoes. I personally, I don't like it when you come into my house and you're with your shoes that you've used to walk the whole France or the whole Germany. You now come into my house and you just want to go straight, sit down with your shoes on. I really do not appreciate that. I don't like it. So it's one thing that you have to respect people's privacy, not only the privacy, you have to respect people's space. Do you understand? So it's a normal thing for you to do when you, even in Nigeria they do that. Even when you go to people's houses in Nigeria, you're expected to take out your shoes. So do not walk into somebody's house in Germany or in France with your shoes on. Take it out by the door. And some of them do have this flip on that you can wear to go into the sitting area, or you just go with your bare feet, or because you're already wearing a stocking, so it's no problem. You can just go with your stockings. Do you understand? So do not try to go into somebody's sitting area with your shoes on. It's not advisable. It's really not advisable. And another thing you shouldn't do is okay, I talked about you not washing at night. It's not advisable for you to wash your clothes at night with the washing machine. It's not advisable for you to vacuum at night also. It might cause your neighbor to call the police, like I said from the onset. And it's not advisable for you to drill also at night. It's a no-no for them. At night is a no-no. And do not allow your kids to make noise at night, because most of them are going to call the police on you also. So you have to control your kids not to make noise, which is a normal thing in Africa. You can just your kids can play up till when they want to sleep. But in Germany or France, you have to take care. Do you understand? Take care of your kids when it gets to a certain time, like from 7. You have to be sure of how your kids behave in the house. Do you understand? If it's something that persists all the time, they're going to call the police on you. You understand? You just see the police by your door, telling you that they were called upon because of the noise from this apartment, blah 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 blah. So do not allow your kids to play that hard at night. Do you understand? Like what I mean by play that hard, like maybe they start throwing things on the wall, or hitting their feet on the, especially when you stay up, and they start hitting their feet on the on the floor and all that. It disturbs those people that live downstairs. So if they are pure Germans or French people, they're going to call the police on you. So please do not do that if you don't want to have problems with your neighbors around. So those are the things that I think that you shouldn't do. You just have to know that you shouldn't do those things when you're in Germany or when you're in France. You understand? Like I said, some things can pass in France. Like the driving stuff can pass in France. You can drive in France without a proper license. You understand? Because of the I told you they don't do the checking all the time, the routine check all the time. But you can't even try that in Germany, because it's going to be a problem for you. You understand? So do not do those things when you plan on living in, or when you're living in Germany, or you plan on living in Germany or France. So yeah, those are the things I just said I should come share with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm definitely going to see you all on the next one. Please don't forget to comment down and give this video a thumbs up, and comment down at the comment section. So thank you guys for staying tuned, and see you all on the next one. Bye.